morning. Let's begin by circling our palms. So today's class will be for open-heartedness. So we're going to work with the fire element. So in our palms, we've got our pericardium, or heart protector 8, heart 8. So these points are just really nourishing for our heart. We'll be working a lot with these points today. And then slide your pinkies up and down on it so the edges of your pinkies are rubbing, giving like a little massage. And it's actually where the beginning of our small intestine meridian starts, which is paired with the heart for the fire element. Small intestine has the job of sort of releasing excess heat, which we'll also do today. And then turn your wrists so that your wrists rub each other. And on our wrist crease are some great acupressure points for the fire element, and also a few finger widths up, so turn on the other side. So we're sort of activating these points because we're gonna rely on their support throughout our practice today. So then bringing your palms to your heart and close your eyes. Just sink your awareness down into your feet and invite your feet to just root to the earth, tapping into that nourishing yin energy. And take a slow breath into your belly. And as you breathe into your belly, gently breathe up into your hands. Pause and exhale out. So as you inhale, from your belly up to your ribs, to your heart center and your chest. And then exhale out. And let's use the healing sound of the fire element. So breathe in. Pause and lifting from the crown of your head as you inhale. Pause and let's do one more like this. Turn your awareness inwards and just notice any sensations. Then opening up your eyes, bring your fingertips together, kind of like a little tent. Take a breath in, and we're going to use that healing sound as we glide our hips back. And then inhale, bringing your palms towards your heart. So as you exhale, glide your hips back. And then inhale, pull in. And the imagery as you exhale, release any anxiety, anything that comes in your way of open-heartedness. So exhale with a release. Then inhale, bring in whatever nourishes your heart today. Just picture those points that we were rubbing on our palms, just pulling it in and then releasing. Let's do one more like this. Don't do the same movement, but we'll shift our attention. So pull in what nourishes, and now share with the world. So pull in that open-heartedness, and then send that open-heartedness out to all around you. So inhaling, standing taller, pulling into your heart center. Exhale, gliding your hips back and releasing. Let's do one more like this. Then bring your hands to prayer. And as you inhale, just float your hands up over your head, connecting to that yang inspirational energy of the heavens. Now bring those prayer hands down and about your heart center, connect to the earth. So inhale, connecting to that inspiration, that yang energy of the heavens. And then exhale, rooting into that nourishing energy of the earth. So throughout our practice, we'll enjoy that nourishment of the earth and the inspiration of the heavens. Inhale. Stand taller, just reach up and connect. And then exhale, sink and connect to the earth. Let's do one more even more slowly. And then relax. And then taking your hands in your lower, kind of mid-back, give a little rub on our kidneys. It's still winter here, so giving your kidneys some love. And then whatever feels comfortable, either the back of your hand or your palms of your hands, just slowly start to take your nose and draw a little, like a spiral, relaxing your shoulders. And little by little, trace a spiral with your nose in front of you, almost like there's a pane of glass right in front of you. Softening your tailbone, feeling your feet rooted, and then just feeling into your body of how big of a spiral feels right. When you hit the edge, just gently and softly go back the other way. And then taking a breath in as you exhale, just gently turn your chin over one shoulder and inhale to center. And then at the pace of your own breathing, and kind of feeling into what the rest of your body, how the rest of your body wants to participate. It's sort of wise owl. Wise owl with her hands on her kidneys. Just warming up your neck. And then the next time you turn, shift your neck and your shoulder as you look back. Noticing that as you twist, your hand sort of giving a little massage to your kidney. Keeping lifting from the crown of your head up toward the heavens. And then releasing your arms and just letting them be heavy. And let's just knocking the temple gong. And then slow it down. And then lifting up your elbows, let's just open up our chest. And as you exhale, round your back and tuck your tailbone under. As you inhale, open up your palms. Remember all those points we were rubbing. And as you exhale, round your back and squeeze your palms. So inhale, open, squeezing your shoulder blades together. Sort of activating those points that we were rubbing. Opening up our heart. Let's do one more. And then relax. So then remember those pinky points that we started with, right? So right at the crease of our pinkies right here is small intestine 3. So join those points. And leading with one pinky, you're going to draw a figure 8. So how does this work? A little complicated, but it's one of those things, don't think about it too hard. At least that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to lead. So for your mirror image, you're going to lead with your right pinky. And then your wrist crease are going to rotate. Yeah, there they go. And then the backs of your hands come up. So this is a great movement to help with our wrists and our elbows, and soon the rest of a lot of our other joints. But it's also all those points that we first rubbed. So as you get comfortable with drawing this 8, see if the rest of you wants to follow. So your pinky is leading the way, tracing as big of an 8. This feels right? So play around with it, or maybe as wide as an 8 that feels right. Noticing that all of our joints are participating, and stop. So now the fun will be, let's see if we can do it the other way. So you're leading with your right. Nope, your left. And so now we're going to read with our left. So here we go. I'm going to start small. I'm going to just draw an 8. Just picture, only focusing on my tip of my pinky finger, right? Getting the movement down. Letting my hands just really float. I'll slow down just in case. That's the fun of this YouTube Live, right? It's like one of those psych mirror, so you can't see how is it going. So here's your wrist crease, those nice pericardium and heart and back. And so drawing your 8 or infinity sign, and then deciding where do these 8s want to go, what feels good in your body today, how big. Letting your wrist crease and back of your wrists kind of massage each other. Now, I'm kind of into this, and I could just do this for a long time, so I guess I have to sort of stop. And just feel into your whole body and just notice. So it's thought that a lot of our chi can get sort of stuck in our joints, sort of chi gates. And this movement is great for sort of opening up chi gates. And then rubbing your palms together. Let's stand with our feet close together. And another movement to help kind of release any stagnant chi to help support our open-heartedness. Let's do a swimming dragon. So in this version of swimming dragon, you're going to shift off. So your hips going to go off to the right, but then your shoulders and your palms are going to go over opposite direction. Now again, this is one of those feel into your own body. Move from your spine and just tap in to your favorite dragon. And once you sort of feel the movement, then this is where you play. And so then keeping your knees bent, right? It's kind of like shifting side to side, feeling into how deep you want to glide your hips back or not. And then maybe reaching down with your dragon head, and then making your way little by little. Kind of how far out your dragon's going to swim, and then coming up. And then dragons, they can swim, but they can fly. So as you get higher and higher, get ready and pop out of the sea. And just turn your awareness to your spine. Just notice what you feel. So let's do another sort of quick version, right? So let's start going swimming the other way. And then just play around. Now you kind of know the lay of the sea and where you want to go, where you want to explore. We're going to end, if you choose to, with that pop out of the sea. So let's come up little by little. Your hands, your shoulders going opposite from your hips and watching your hands. Now coming up and take a breath in. And if you'd like to pop out of the sea, and then come down. Then stand with your feet pretty wide. Take a breath in, glide your hips back, and let's do a forward fold. And relax your head and your neck and your shoulders. Invite the muscles of your lower back to just lengthen and back through your legs. Now place your hands in light fists on your lower back. And actually with a straight back, see how that feels. Bring your navel to your spine and inhale up. And then let's exhale forward, just to parallel with the floor. This is a great movement for our core. So exhale as you fold, gliding your hips back. And inhale, push your hips forward, opening up your hip flexors. And do just a few more of these. And then rotating one shoulder and elbow as your chin looks forward. We'll just do a little sassy dragon twist. Releasing your shoulders, softening your tailbone. Come to center. We'll do another little twist. And then at the pace of your own breathing, just a little twisting back and forth. And then relax. And then I thought if we're supporting our open-heartedness, sometimes it helps to release anything that's kind of any anxiousness or anxiety that's in our way. So for me, one of my go-tos is the tiger climbs the wall. So tiger claws, which also help activate those points that we started with. Now inhale your tiger claws up. As you, oh, I forgot to say, start with a pretty wide stance with your toes fitting out. And inhale those tiger claws up. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, just drag those tiger claws down the wall as you do whatever squat feels right. So inhale up and exhale with this is the best part. Remembering to tuck your tailbone soft as you squat. Bring your knees over your pinky toes. Inhale up and release with a. Let's do another. And then crossing those wrists. Take a big breath in. And my absolute favorite part of this movement. All right, let's do that whole series one more time. So gathering whatever no longer serves you, right? Gather it. Get ready to release it. Let's do 4 of these. And then the grand finale, crossing those wrist points, taking a breath in. And then just sort of shake it out. And then bringing your heels together. I don't know if I could do a class on open-heartedness without doing the red-headed crane. Delights in seeing her mate. So your heels are together, toes apart. We're going to do those wrist cross again. Remember those wrist points. And so we're going to glide your hips back as you cross your wrists and scoop down. And you're going to lift up as one, shifting your weight to one leg. And there you are, the red-headed crane, straightening your standing leg. So take a breath in. Exhale, glide your hips back as you cross your wrists. Float your arms up, shift to the other leg, and delight. So embody your favorite red-headed crane. And then play around with the tempo of this movement. How high, how big you can grin. So that's the challenge. So exhale down, and as you inhale, the biggest grin, because you are so delighted you have seen your mate. Let's do another huge grin, and then one more each side. Let's do this one, scooping down, and delight. And then start to, your arms be really heavy, a little bounce in your knees. And let's enjoy that healing sound for the fire element. But this time, we did this earlier in this class. This time have it be a sigh of contentment. And a little smile to your face. And invite your eyebrows to actually move apart from each other. Center your eyebrows. So inhale in and invite your eyes to smile. Let's do a couple more of these. And slow it down. And just notice inside your body. If you feel any tingling, invite that tingling to just spread all through your body. And then opening up your eyes, crossing your wrist. And then as you float your arms up, let's take a big inhale. Now as you exhale, cross your wrist again as you glide your hips back. So inhale, opening your chest. Exhale, crossing your wrists without touching them. And we're shifting into opening the heart, embracing the day. So inhale, open, connecting to all the sweetness of life. Inviting that warmth to just fill our heart centers. Let's do 2 more of these. And create your own adventure of how far back you want to glide your hips. I said 2 more, but let's actually do 2 more. So inhale, open. And exhale, glide. And then bringing your pinkies together. Remembering those small intestine points to help release any heat. Glide your hips back, and we're going to scoop whatever serves your heart. Push your hips forward and pour it down our front channel. So inhale. And then exhale, picture that open-heartedness. The colors work for you today. Picture a warm red light filling our heart center. And also filling this front red my channel. Let's do 2 more after this. So inhaling, just feeling those points on your palms. Exhaling, pouring them down. Remember feeling those points on your wrists. Moving with softness. And then float your hands up and float your hands down. And inhale as you float up. And exhale as you float down. So we're shifting into Lotus flow. So feel the air on the back of your hands as you stand taller. And feel the air on those fire points in your palms as you sink. So this is part 1. This is not quite part 1. We're just sort of getting warmed up. So inhale. As you exhale, bring your palms toward. Inhale, open. Exhale, down. So inhale, float up. Exhale. Inhale, open. And down. So nudging that warmth to your heart. Opening your heart. And settling, connecting to the earth. So this is part 1. Keep your awareness in the palms of your hands where we first rubbed. And invite your palms to connect to the energy around you. Nudge it toward your heart center. All right, so here's part 1. So part 2 is bringing your hands so that your pinkies are together again. Kind of making a little flower. You're going to float that lotus up. Turn your palms away and sink down. So joining your edges of your thumbs and your pinky fingers, stand taller as you float this lotus flower up. Turn your palms away from each other and sink. This is part 2. So let's put both together. So inhale up. Exhale, bring that energy to our heart. Open your heart and float your hands down. And then joining your hands into the lotus flower. Connect up to the heavens and connecting to the earth. So if you've ever had the gift of seeing a lotus growing, right? So they're tall, big, lifting up, sink down. So nudge that warmth into your heart. Now here comes the lotus growing out of this amazing muck, right? So you're rooted to the muck, and those just amazing, giant pink flowers are reaching up, connecting to the heavens. Let's do 1 more of this whole series. I keep shortchanging. I think I want to keep going. I apologize. So inhale up. Exhale. Bring that energy in. Inhale, open. And then rooted to the muck. Out of the muck rises this magnificence. Lie down. Let's do one more with fluidity and ease. Tapping into that effortless effort. That wu wei. And then float down. And float your hands up. Turn your thumbs back. Float your hands overhead. And float them down. So as you float your hands up, invite those points in your palm to connect to the nourishment of the earth. Turn your thumbs back. Now invite your palms to connect to the wisdom and inspiration of the heavens and pour all of that into your heart center and invite it to radiate out through your whole body. So inhale, connecting to the earth. Exhale as your thumbs go back. Inhale, hold your awareness in your palms and just invite them to just gather. Now we've got that earth nourishment, the inspiration of the heavens, and fill with open-heartedness, joy, whatever else serves you. So let's do 2 more. I promise I'll stick to it. And then bringing your hands to your heart. Invite those heart points, fire points with a heart protector. Just give a rub. Also, myself, I will not rub sort of in my. And then take a breath in as you open your heart. And then exhale, bringing your chin towards your chest. At the pace of your own breathing. Opening your heart to all that life has to offer. And then sharing your heart to all that could use it. Bring your hands to your heart. Bring your feet together. Soften your shoulders. And lift from the crown of your head. Soften your tailbone. Let your feet be rooted. Just like those magnificent lotus flowers. Just be a lotus flower rooted in the mud. The crown of your big blossom of your head connected, reaching toward the heavens. A little bit rock, a little bit sway. The lotus flower moves with the gentle breeze. And bow your head. And give gratitude for all that you have. And give gratitude for all that you are. And send out some of this open-heartedness that we've been cultivating this morning to someone that could use it. And thank you. Thank you.